Okay guys, welcome back to the channel. S here from s&a'sorgnitecreations. Now what we're going to get into is going to be an Orgonite drop. Okay, so a lot of you have been contacting us wanting pyramids. Okay, so pyramids are the most sought after Orgonite device, and there is good reason for that. Pyramid power, the strong effect, vortex at the tip. How they do it, they put out a localized scalar field as well. Depending on your knowledge and what research you look at, I guess, but this is what I found to be true. And yeah, so we have made or are working on making a lot. So there's going to be a drop, there's going to be a specific date, time and everything else. So those of you who want art pyramids, I guess pay close attention. We're going to give you it's about a month or so, a bit longer than a month. There's a date, so yeah, I'm going to get into it. I'm going to be showing you some samples of what will be available. So there will be your giza and in your Nubian style. Okay, there will be large and small variants of them, and yes, we'll get into it. And I've got some information to tell you, so I'll flip the camera around and we'll have a look. Okay, so now we'll just have a quick look and then we'll have a talk. Okay, so you can see what's going on. Obviously this one is a new one, sorry, a Nubian pyramid. So we've got a giza, Nubian, okay? And this is a small Nubian. Sorry, giza, I'm getting it all wrong. But let's have a closer look at this. So this is the size we'll go for small, okay? Now, let's see if we can get it in the sun. So these are proper Rodin coils in there. There's a vortex, they're a combination coil of a vortex Rodin coil. Okay, you got in the gizas, you got the selenite sticks there in the corners, and you got quartz, a terminated piece of clear quartz in the center wrapped in copper wire going clockwise. All right, so this is what you can expect. Our super strong mix, you can see all the little colored specks in here. That's our chakra crystal blend. All right, so the pieces you see are the larger sizes, and then it goes into a dust like a talcum powder. All right, it's loaded with other stuff as well. All right, lots of 24 karat gold. All the stuff I normally say. All right, lots of shungite in there. Okay, so this is a typical small size. I'll get into pricing and all that in a sec. Okay, so this is small. Now I'll just go ahead and grab the large. The reason I'm putting it over here is because it's in the sun. All right, so this is our large style. You can see it's much larger. You know, I'll put the two side by side. You can see how much longer it is. It's much taller. It's a much bigger size than the small. Okay, so it's essentially double. All right, so it's the same deal, same setup. Chakra crystal blend, all those tiny little specks in there. Selenite in the corner, aura quartz as well. Terminated piece of clear quartz wrapped in copper wire. Vortex Rodin coil. All right, and just dense full of our Orgonite mix. Okay, so this is some serious stuff. Okay, now I'll put these back and we'll get into the Nubian. All right, so we got large, we got small. So this is large. I don't have a small one yet, but essentially it'll be exactly the same, just this will be large and the others will be small. They're exactly the same size mixture. Like what we do for that and that is exactly the same as this. So the large Nubian and the large giza is exactly the same. The small giza and the small Nubian will be exactly the same size. All right, meaning the same volume of materials used. All right, so check that out. Now I cannot fit in the selenite sticks, but there is powdered like selenite throughout all this matrix, all throughout it. Okay, so it's always cleansing, always charging. There's also kyanite dust in there as well, always cleansing, always charging. This device cannot hold any negativity. It's the same deal with shungite as well. Shungite, not many people know this, but shungite emanates its own scalar field. That's the secret to why it works energetically. It's not like for water, for instance, it's not a filter. All right, it structures your water energetically. All right, it throws out energies that help with water. All right, so check this out. This is like the coil colors are black and fuchsia, so it's like a hot pink. All right, so that's how that turns out. All right, you can see the full rainbow effect through the clear up there. You can see that how it shimmers, but yeah, just dense, full of our orgonite mix. Like I was saying, this is some serious stuff. All right, now this takes me a long time to make, a long time to sand and polish. All right, all right, so let's get into some stuff. Now, the drop is going to be on the 25th of February. Now, a fun fact for you guys is that's actually mine and A's 7-year anniversary. That's that date, so we have decided to do the drop on that date. Okay, so just a little fun fact there. There's not might not interest you, but it also might interest you just because, you know, it's more of personal information. Okay, now also the time they're going to drop is 8 a.m. and it's ACDT time. Okay, so that's Adelaide, Australia time. All right, now there's going to be 20 available, so there'll be 5 of these, 5 of these, 5 of these, and then 5 of the smaller Nubian size, so there'll be 20. I'm still working on these, and I will get them done by this date. Okay, and they'll all drop all together. Bam! It's first in, best dress. We will not be doing custom orders. All right, so if you request something, a specific color or anything like that, you get what we put up, basically. Okay. Having said that, if you want to leave in the comments what colors you like, so you get a primary color and a secondary color. For this one here, primary is red, secondary is black, so the primary will always stand out more. Primary is fuchsia, primary is pink, secondary is gold. Okay, so that's the look there. Okay, so that's amethyst and gold color. All right, so you can leave it in the comments and you might see it in a future pyramid. Okay, so you can choose the colors, like comment what colors you like in what style pyramid. Okay, Giza or Nubian, and you might see it in the future. Just a little fun thing to do. See how many people comment on that. Now, yeah, so there'll be no custom. I'm sorry, I've got notes to the side here, so bear with me for a sec. Yeah, I've said that. Alright, so the pricing, let's just get into the pricing. Alright, so for the large ones, now, like I was saying, it does take a long time for me to produce these and to fully get them done ready. These ones are completed, they're fully done, polished, obviously being made, and to wrap the coils and stuff like that, it takes a long time. Now, for the pricing, the large ones, we're going to be doing them, it's not fully set in stone, but we will be doing them between 450 and 550, so 450 and 550. All right, I am getting bitten by ants. So that's what price range you'll be looking at. This is plus shipping. Okay, so shipping will be according to their own weight. Okay, so whatever this weighs, say it's a kilo or something like that, whatever it takes, well, whatever a kilo is to send it to United States or to Australia, whatever that is, that's what you'll be paying. So we're not, a lot of people, you might see a pyramid price, for instance, and then they'll go ahead and put $60 shipping or $100 shipping. We're not going to do that because those people are banking that money. That's not how much it costs to actually ship it. Do you know what I mean? So the shipping will cost what they actually weigh, and that's it. We don't take anything from that. Whatever it costs us to ship, that's what you'll be paying. Okay, so there's that. So between 450 and 550 for these large ones. For the small ones, what we're going to be doing is between 300 and 350 plus shipping. The same shipping applies with these ones here as well. Whatever they weigh is how much it'll cost. All right, so 300, 350 between that. Now, this is in AUD, Australian dollars. So for you guys in United States, you're going to get a better deal because of the dollar exchange, okay? So 300, say, for you is not as much of a bigger deal because you'll actually be paying less, all right? So there's that. So while we're here talking about them, let's just put them maybe in the sun, might be better. Have a look at this one. All right, so what's the importance of having a pyramid? We know the ancients, however old the ancients are, they might not be as old. I believe our history has been tampered with big time. But anyway, we know pyramid structures are found all around the world. Now, these are not tombs for pharaohs and all the rest of it. They've never found a pharaoh or a mummy or whatever in an actual thing. That was all a joke, them saying that. But these here have been found to have energetic properties. Like, they are energy machines. They are power plants. You know, the pyramids of Giza, you've got the Bosnian pyramids, you've got pyramids all over, everywhere, all around the world. You name a place, you find pyramids, okay? Even in Antarctica and stuff like that. All right. So these things here, pyramid power, these here have just their slopes, their angles on a pyramid shape in general will always have energy about it, and it's like a free energy, okay? It's harnessing it out of the ether. All right, it's capturing it with it's like a scalar antenna. It's picking up this life force energy. It's like an antenna. It captures it and rebroadcasts it. This ether, this conscious energy, this life force, chi, if you will. It's all the same thing, orgone energy. All right. So now, the Rodin coils are also an essential part. The Rodin coil itself throws out a toroidal field. It's concentrated at the center. By putting a quartz bang in the center, now, because these Rodin coil vortex coils are also like an antenna, picking up these negative frequencies. It picks up all frequencies. It acts like an antenna, like I just said. But the quartz, we know, is a master healer. It's also a transducer. It being in the center, because the stuff's all circulating all through the wires, it's a transducer, so that negative energies, for instance, are going to get transmuted into beneficial healing energies. Healing, beneficial, more acceptable for our own nature, human body. It's going to help resonate with us, or it's a harmonization. All right, it's better accepted by our body. So being near this pyramid, it's giving off energy, and it's all in like nature's energy, if you will. All right, with the added benefits of other crystals, your aura quartz, for instance. These things here are coated. They're actually impregnated or penetrated into the quartz with real silver vapors, and I think it's platinum vapors to get these aura quartz. So by adding metals into the quartz like that, it really does amplify the effect, okay? So just having some of these is going to be amplifying the effect. All the energy signals of all the crystals, like the chakra blend, those energy signals are in here, and that's what's getting thrown out too. Now, your own body has its own chakra system. You know, the colors from root to crown. A lot of people have their chakras out of balance. This here will help realign because of all the stuff we put in it. And it's got real 24 karat gold in it, so it's got the energy signature of that too. Gold, real gold, is very healing to the body. Okay, I can go on and on about all the stuff in it, break down all the ingredients and what it's in there for. Everything we do in there is for a reason. How we make it is very specific. The whole making process, we don't just slap the stuff together and pour it in. All right, we don't do that. We do lots of other stuff. Okay, lots of different stuff. All right, this is typically what a base would look like. There might be some fine or imperfections, like some fine scratches or something like that. These here have been polished. At the end of the day, it is plastic. And once you receive it as well, if you keep moving it and knocking it around like on surfaces, the base is going to get more scratched up and stuff like that, but it's not going to affect it. There may also be bubbles as well, so there might be you might see a little bubble here and there or something like that, but you know, that's expected. You know, it's very hard. I try my hardest to get all the bubbles out. I hate the bubbles and pop them and stuff like that. I like to be clean, clear, crisp, and as good as I can make it. All right, as well, the most important, to be highly functional. These here are made in a high energy or high orgone environment. It's loaded with other orgonite, okay, stuff like that, and MWOs and all the rest of it, to try to really put the natural energies in the environment when this stuff's curing, okay? They finish curing out in the sun as well to capture that energy as well. they are grounded, and yeah. So basically, also with these, you never have to recharge them. Like right now, they're outside in the ground in the sun. You can do that; it's not going to hurt it. All right, but it is not necessary, because, like I said, we put essential materials in here and more that I haven't said. So it's always cleansed and always charged, always working for you, always a transmutation device. All right. Yeah. So like I was saying, these here are going to be a drop on the 25th of February. This is our anniversary date for A and I. The time, once again, it'll be 8 a.m. in the morning, ACDT time. You can look that up, which is Adelaide, Australia time. Okay. So if you want to get something, you want to see what else we've got color wise and stuff like that. Yeah, we've chosen this time specifically because obviously you can't make it even for everyone around the world, but it seems to be the right time so most people can get on there and have a look at a reasonable time. All right, not during the night when you're sleeping. All right. It's hard to do, but we've just chosen that time because we think it'd be most beneficial and more fair for everyone. All right, so those of you who want our pyramids, because we've turned a lot of you down, we have, because you want custom pyramids, you want custom pyramids, and we've just said we're not doing them right now, we're not doing them, but now we're in full swing doing pyramids. There will be, like I said, 20 available in various sizes, 5 large, 5 large, 5 small, and 5 small of these ones when we do it. Okay, that is it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it's received well. Okay, and yeah, I guess I'll see you next time.